Yo, we gotta talk about the Jae Millz and the Goods, or I don't know, man. Should we say damaged goods now, man? I mean, my God, guys and girls, it's hip hop for you, though. This is hip hop, and it's history, though. That's what I love about it, guys and girls. I love that this is bringing a new love back to hip hop. You know what I'm saying? It's groundbreaking. It's history, but it's kind of crazy though when you watch both sides of. You know what I'm saying? When you watch both sides of the battle, and you see one side just seems to be a notch ahead of the rest. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of crazy, man. How could one person just take on just multiple people like that, and it seemed like they're not even running out of any type of gas? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. Like, what Jae Millz is doing is legendary. Changing the game, changing the narrative, bringing love back to hip hop, actually helping a lot of people, man. I mean, what was the story in hip hop? The story in hip hop before this whole battle beef thing took off was that there was no songs on the top 100 of Billboards, and that's the first time it's happened since the 90s, right? But now it's like Jae Millz, the way that he's going about the battle, and I could say that without any type of like malice or anything, because the numbers that he's pulling in. When they said he couldn't pull in the numbers, but the numbers that he's pulling in, he's helping a lot of people eat for the holidays, man. Though the monetization checks are gonna look fat. They're gonna look thick, pause. They're gonna look thick for all these YouTubers and vloggers, man. They better thank Jae Millz, because theatrics, the theatrics that this guy is putting on is straight cinema, man. It's never been seen before. Because who had to literally battle two people and do it like days on end, like, you know what I mean, either back to back or a couple days later, but like like, that's craziness, man. You know how strong that man's mental power has to be in order to do something like that and be very witty, creative, and have cinematic and theater and just having fun, dancing on them. I mean, like, the dude in the video dancing on him, like, Jae Millz is in the video, right? And he's orchestrating the orchestra, like with the violins and stuff, and the orchestra is on, oh, and then you see Jae Millz in the video, like, oh, like you have to think about how powerful your mind has to be to not only be witty enough to write and produce or maybe co-produce the records, direct the videos, so visuals that they didn't think that he knew. They did not think that he knew this stuff. Know the visuals, know how to set up the video format. Because I shoot and direct music videos. So for him to know how to put the gloves in the camera, then pan back slowly, do all this stuff, all the slow-mo, all that, the way he's, you know what I'm saying, he's doing all the theatrics with the melody and the vocals and the cook, and he got the funeral. I don't think guys even paid attention, man. He's in front of the funeral home in the video, like he's throwing subliminals and what you call Easter eggs. The guy Jae Millz has Easter eggs in his videos. How you battling two people, but you're able to still think about your rhymes, your videos, Easter eggs in the videos, perfect your song, learn the lyrics to the song in a day. Think about it. You got to learn the lyrics. Anybody could write rhymes down, but you still got to memorize it for the video shoot. Man, I don't think these guys really understood who they were messing with. There's certain people in this world that they're sleeping giants. Like they don't, like they do stuff and they're very, very talented. Very, very talented, guys. Very, very talented. They'll do stuff and they'll get a little bit of notoriety and fame, but they won't sell a soul to take it to the next level. So you'll see Jae Millz is one of those people that didn't sell his soul to the industry to take it to that next level. You know what I'm saying? But he's still dope and ill, very creative, talented, a multifaceted individual. You never want to mess with a multifaceted individual, man. A jack of all trades. You never want to, and you could, in the interview, remember when Jae Millz went over and did the interview with him, and he said, you don't want to go on record. You don't want to go on record with me. You don't want to do songs. He said it. He warned them in that one sentence. He gave them the warning. Do you not know who I am? Well, obviously you don't, because you haven't really studied, and you haven't really analyzed the situation. That's the problem when people are too cocky and they put on a character and they got to show the showmanship and jewelry and cars and money, and they get all the views and they get all the popularity and all the fame. Then somebody with all the talent that they're tucked over here minding their business comes along, and then boom, man, that's it. I don't even care. I'll be honest with you guys. Okay, I love it. I love this for hip hop, right? I love it, right? But I don't even care what Goodz or DNA even has to say on wax. I don't even care. You want to know why? Because they're not entertaining me. Are you not entertained? This guy, Jae Millz, has come out as the complete entire package. Tell me he hasn't. Tell me I'm lying. He got a story. He has character. He got the black gloves. Jae Millz right now, if he wanted to do a deal with a leather company, Nike, somebody, and put Jae Millz logo on some black gloves, and he'll sell 1 million pairs right now. That's how hot he is, man. Pause. Pause on that moment. You know what I'm saying, though. You know what I'm saying? That's how, have you guys seen? They got this new thing where people were like, hype. This hype feature on YouTube. Jae Millz is literally hitting the hype feature every time he drops. I've seen him go like up to like number 4. And I think one of the videos, I was watching the video, and the hype thing on YouTube, there's this new hype feature, was just climbing. Like, as I'm sitting there watching the video, I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe he said this. I can't believe he said, yo, Queen, you about to get dragged and all this stuff. He's saying all this stuff. And I'm looking at the numbers are going. Why? Because he is literally entertaining. But he's entertaining on multiple levels, guys. He's entertaining by being a showman, theatrical, right? The gloves, the camera angles. He knows how to, you know what I'm saying? The camera angle here, the camera angle here. You know what I'm saying? He's doing the dancing. He's playing with. He knows how to control your mental real estate. The guy is, man, somebody might have to do a study on what Jae Millz is doing to Goodz and DNA. The way that he controls the music videos, you have to understand, it's almost as if it's like Denzel Washington, like these people, these famous actors that just know how to control the camera. But he's doing it while rapping. While rapping, guys. And we have to remember that rap that he just wrote. People can't remember even 8 bars of a 16-bar verse, right? They can't even remember 8 bars. They got to practice that 8 bars over and over again before it can even sit into their brain. Then they practice the other 8, which would get them to their 16 bars. This guy got Both verses. If he does 2 verses, he got both verses in his head automatically. Boom, done. Easy. And he's rhyming it into the camera and doing the showmanship. He's entertaining me. Jae Millz is literally entertaining me with the lyrics, because he got, if you pay attention to his lyrics, man, those in and out of the pockets, the way Jae Millz is jumping in and out of the pockets, sometimes it'll make you think like he's off beat, but he's actually on beat. So now you got to literally train your ears to listen to how he's perfecting the beat. That's different. Guys, listen, I rhyme. I'm nowhere near these guys' level, man. I literally do the one rhyming word syllable. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have to teach myself how to get better. My twin brother, he goes in and out of the pockets. You know what I'm saying? He's the rap artist legend from Long Island, New York. You know what I'm saying? The American rapper legend. You know, he's doing a Bushead legend right now. Shout out to Bushead Grabber. You know what I'm saying? JFK, Fetty Wave. They got the whole Bushead thing going on out here in New York, right? Doing the Grabber thing, right? Even JFK, you know what I'm saying? He even rhymes. Dope lyricist. And he goes in and out of the pocket. I just started a couple years ago rhyming, so I don't do all that in and out of the pocket stuff. But when I'm listening to Jae Millz and he's doing all this in and out of the pocket, and he's like, the way he's like double entendres and all this stuff, man, it's crazy. But he's doing it so smooth. Like, it's like theatrical. They're gonna do a study on it, man. I'm telling you, somebody is literally going to do a study on what this man is doing. And he's manipulating. The guy is a master manipulator in a good way. It's for this contest. It's for this battle. He's controlling his opponent's mind. He's controlling his opponent's fan base. He's controlling the vloggers. He's controlling the entire hip hop network. Every famous person is following and watching what Jae Millz is doing right now. His name is the meal ticket for everybody's Christmas right now, guys. I'm even doing a live stream. And listen, it's not my meal ticket. I'm not monetized or partnered. I'm far from that on YouTube, guys. This is not my meal ticket. But I literally had to come on here and just give my humble opinion. I respect everybody. I have no quarries, no beef for anybody. None of these people. You know what I'm saying? I don't even go in that space. You know what I'm saying? That battle space and do all that stuff and listen and watch these people. I don't do that. Sometimes, you know, it pops up on my feed. All right, I watch a couple things. But I don't search it, Google search it. I mean, I'm not worried about that. But what I'm telling you, a lot of people gonna get some good toys. They're gonna get some good gifts come Christmas time. And you know what I'm saying? Because the way that, man, it's almost to the point where I don't even want it to end. But I do want it to end because it's like, you know, things get too repetitive and it get very redundant. But it's literally on one side, though, guys. It's one side that you really want it to end because of the way that person is going about it. They're not really capitalizing, man. They're not capitalizing. It's not even, it almost seems like it's not even a fair fight. And I don't want to see no get on URL TV and do that type of battle. I don't want to see that, man. This way that they're battling right now, this is what I want to see. I want to see this battle. I want to see this theatrical that you could do like all sorts of stuff in your music videos, and you come and you talk in your vlogs after the fact. I like that. I like this. This is more to my liking. My personal preference. Everybody got their own personal preference. A lot of people like to see that, you know, the Smack DVD, basically. They want to see the Smack DVD and all the people that came after Smack and started copying his style. They want to see that, basically, right? Two people spitting each other's face on the stage. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care about that, man. I'm a movie guy. I like movies. I have, back in the days, I had like almost every DVD. You know, my room was stacked with DVD. Whatever movie I wanted to watch. You know, if I wanted to watch Rush Hour, I had every last one. Which one you want to watch? You want to watch Lord of the Rings? Which one you want to watch? We watch all of them. You know, we got every DVD. I'm a movie guy. So you have to pay attention when you're doing these rap battles. you have to understand you're not rapping to the people that be in that in the auditorium or wherever you guys do those rap battles at. You're not only rapping to those people who want to hear that intellectual and like that super deep, like you got to think like, oh man, that was pretty dope. No, man. Most of us are common folk, man. Common people on this earth. We just want to hear something that sounds good and it's very entertaining. So the way Jae Millz is going about it is straight up cinema. That's it, man. The guy turned it into a movie. And now you can't copy his cinema though. If you copy his cinema, you're just gonna look like a copy, a fraud, a biter. Like nobody wants to see a clone. No, this is not the attack of the Clone Wars, man. Nobody wants to watch a Star Wars movie right now. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to watch that. They want to watch new production. This has never been seen before, man. They basically just, oh my god. The way Jae Millz is dismantling these two individuals, you can't forget about the other one. He kind of like not talking right now. He's writing up the best diss record you ever heard in your life. We talking about the rap artist DNA, right? Either he's doing that or he's really trying to like, what's the meme where Homer slides back into the bush like, and he like disappears? Like, what the hell, man? I don't want to see a copy and a clone of what Jae Millz is doing to Goodz. I want to see Goodz do something really, really good that's different and make you be like, oh man, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But that's not happening, guys. It's not happening. And yeah, man. You know, the funny thing, guys, I'm about to get up out of here, but I did a battle. Not the stage battle, just basically, you know what I'm saying, some YouTube battle. It was me versus this guy and his crew. And the guy, and I didn't know it was going to happen, guys. I didn't know that it was going to be a battle because the guy did something on he uploaded a YouTube video. I made a comment in the video. He didn't like my comment, and he tried to play me in the comment. So I was like, all right, whatever, man. I went back on my YouTube channel, made a video, and said, I'm just not going to mess with those people anymore. I'm not going to name any names. I'm just not going to mess with them, right? After I made that video, it was like a vlog video. The guy came with a diss record. It was like a full, like 7-minute, like diss record. Now, mind you, when he did the diss record, I'm going to respond, right? I responded by not looking at the comment section. I didn't even try to go get any research or data off of this guy. I didn't go try to find out who this person was, like do a deep dive or anything like that. This record was personal. It was all about because you could Google search me. You could Google search 005 Dynasty. You can't Google search him. You know what I'm saying? So I already had a name established. So he could Google search and find information about me. So he was using personal information to attack me. Guys, listen. When I did my response video to his, right? On a defense. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't attacking, I was on a defense, which is a very good position to be in, to be honest. Peep game. I came cinema with mine. Cinema, and I was doing, you know what I'm saying, my disses, but it wasn't personal. I didn't know who his aunt, his granddad, his dog, his kid. Nothing personal. It was just metaphorically how I was breaking down his diss record and the stuff that I seen him on YouTube. And I ultimately won the battle because I did my diss track. I waited 24 hours for him to respond. He never responded, and I dropped another diss track. I went back to back on him. And then while those two were populating, within 2 days, I had the third one and the fourth one written up, ready to go. And I was getting ready to start shooting the next music video. And to the guy that was the audio engineer mixing down my stuff was like, yo, chill. He's like, no, they're not responding. Just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. But me, I'm so like locked in as get to do this battle. I'm thinking they're gonna respond. They're just taking a little bit longer. So I keep going, you know what I'm saying? But now I stopped when he said, yo, just chill. Don't do nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? You beating a dead bush. Like, just leave it alone. I was like, all right. So I left it alone. And then a week went by, no response. 2 weeks went by, no response. So it was like they after that first thing when they came at me, they gave up because my 2 responses was to me they're on point. Put it like that because they were cinema. The way I was attacking them and the way I was breaking down the bars. Now I'm not saying I'm not doing in and out the pocket type bars like that. I'm new to rap, but I was putting the energy into it, right? So you got to think about it, guys. You have to understand who you're dealing with when you want to start a rap battle. That's number one. And number two, you have to understand how to attack that floor. How do you go about it? And the way Jae Millz is attacking the floor is very, very cinema. It's cinematic. And it makes me want to see more. When I'm watching the Damaged Goods video and all this and that, I'm looking at it like it's a movie. I want to. It ends in a couple of minutes, but I'm like, yeah, if that was like a full blown hour movie, I would have watched the whole thing, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of crazy, guys. It's kind of crazy, but I love it, man. I love it. And I'm telling you, this is history in the making because the way that the battle, you never seen battles go back and forth like this. You've never seen it. One man taking on 2 people and dropping videos and so. You've never seen it and having the quality of his work be so up here. I mean, he never dropped. He never came down. He went from the first time he said something. He went up here and never came down. And I don't think he's gonna come down. He's actually getting better. So Jae Millz is getting better and climbing while he's up here. They're trying to catch him. They're trying to climb to get to him. They're getting a little bit better. Like I hear them, but they're chaotic. They're not very. Even their music videos. They might think their music videos look cinema. It's not cinema. You gotta think about it. If you pay attention to the way Jae Millz is acting in his videos, it's almost as if he's playing the role of like he's wearing many hats. It's like he's playing the role of the Joker. Or Batman. At some parts he's Batman. Some parts he's the Joker. Some parts he's the Riddler. Like he's doing all this different stuff in his videos. So it's so theatrical, but it's almost like it's nonchalant. Like he don't even care. It's don't sweat off his back. Like, pay attention to how the Joker moves in the movies, the Dark Knight and stuff like that. Look at how the Joker moves. That's how he's moving. You guys got a peep game, son. It's very, very cinema. So these guys are not cinema. They're trying to catch him. They're trying to climb up to him. They're trying to combat everything that he's saying and doing, and they're not playing their own game. And now when they try to go back and play their own game, it's not going to work because he's so far gone in the movie matrix, man. He's dead. I don't think there's any comeback, and it shouldn't be any. I think it should stop. Even after Good's last track, I still think it should stop. Because Good's last track, the beginning, that beat is good, the beginning. But then when he starts doing, he goes into this and to that. Woke up this morning, got all that stuff that he did. Anyway, the extra stuff that he that's the thing. That's the problem, guys. Peak game. Jae Millz is doing tracks where he does more than one song, and then now Goodz is doing tracks. He's doing more than one song. It's it's like copying. It is copying. You gotta do your own. Just leave it alone, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you good. Just go, just good. You make money. You got a lot of views. You got a lot of subscribers. You selling sneakers, and just go make your money. Just leave it alone. Sometimes we take losses, man. We learn from them. Now, that loss could be a learning experience if he will allow it to be a learning experience, and he'll grow from it. Some people don't allow the losses to take place and then grow from it. Sometimes we need to lose in order to gain and to thrive, because we become smarter, become more wiser, more wittier. Some people are so hard-headed, they don't want to lose. But you're going to drive yourself further into the ground. The stake is going to be pushed. The knife is going to be pushed in more. You're going to be not 6 feet under. You're going to be 16 feet under. Sometimes you got to stop and understand you lost. I'll give you one more prime example, guys. One more prime example. Goodz and DNA, they're part of this new generation of battle rap and popularity fame. Jae Millz is from the DVD era, like pretty much like the golden era of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? In between, he fits in multiple different sections, but his peak is at a certain point. These guys' peak is like at a certain point, pretty much now. You know what I'm saying? They have more subscribers than him, a lot more. I'm talking about a lot more. So if they got a lot more subscribers to him, there is no way Jae Millz should be beating them in numbers on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, Thriller, Rumble. I mean, I could keep going with all the social media apps. There should be no way in the world that Jae Millz is beating them in numbers. No way. I'm talking about no way. If you got at least 60,000 more followers than somebody and they're beating you on YouTube, that's absolutely insane. That goes to show you that everybody prefers to listen to Jae Millz more than DNA and Goodz, and they respect the craft, and it's very, very cinematic. It's a movie. That's the difference. It should never happen. Never happen. You should never let the underdog, who technically isn't the underdog, man. The guy was just a sleeping giant, chilling, minding his business. And now he had to show them. And he did. I don't think Jae Millz needs to drop anything else. If he does, it's him blessing everybody. Hands down. If Jae Millz drops another track, that's him blessing the hip hop community with his grace, the way he handles his music videos, with his grace and the way that he attacks the beat, with his grace helping everybody get through Thanksgiving and Christmas with the monetization money for YouTube and TikTok and Instagram stuff. I'm telling you, this is going to be him doing it for hip hop. He doesn't have to do anything else. He doesn't, man. There's no knock. There's no knock on anybody who participated in the battle. I'm not knocking anybody. A battle's a battle. You win or you lose. You know what I'm saying? That's it. These guys should know that. They've been on stage battling, right? All these guys been on stage battling. They won some, they lost, right? And they lost a couple. But they should leave it alone. But if Jae Millz does another one, he's doing it for the culture. He's doing it for the people. And people should be humbled enough to respect him for that. And I mean respect him. And I mean respect him for that, man. And say thank you to that man. Thank you. Because if Jae Millz right now, if he stops, right now, he completely stops, those checks are not going to be as big. You guys know what I'm saying. If he does another one, man, all the vloggers' checks are going to go up even more. More, because now it's going to give you at least another week or two talking about this. We haven't even got through a couple weeks yet. So it's still fresh. It's still new. But he's going to give you more. People are going to be able to break down and dissect every last diss record that has come out between the three gentlemen. That's a lot of content. And then you got to think about it. Jae Millz is blessing everybody because he's the one who's getting the hype. So he's the one on YouTube right now, which is I think YouTube is the top paying for monetization money right now, right? So when he's on YouTube and he's allowing people to use his content on YouTube, say thank you, guys. Yo, thank you, Jae Millz. Thank you, Jae Millz. I gotta say thank you too. When he gets hype, when his video goes into the hype zone and it starts going up there, that's bringing in people who's not even in hip hop. That's bringing in people who do video game content. That's bringing in people who do filming content. That's bringing in the modeling industry. That's bringing in the construction industry. People outside doing construction, they listening to the battle. Oh, you heard the battle? You have to understand, man. It's called the World Wide Web for a reason. And now they got the hype feed. So when it gets hype, Jae Millz is reaching so many different markets. This market, this market, this market, this. They gotta see it. And when they come to watch the cinema, and now when everybody talks about it, they want to hear what everybody else's opinion is on the matter. So if he does another one, it's for you guys. You better say thank you. And you better say thank you to Ron Browz too. I can't believe it took me this long in the live stream to say this, but you gotta say thank you to Ron Browz. Because Ron Browz is making history again. This guy, man. See, my favorite musical producer of all time is Arsonist from the Heatmakers. Shout out to the Heatmakers. Shout out to Arsonist. My favorite musical producer of all time. Favorite. Right? But my second favorite has always been Ron Browz. And I did a video on Ron Browz maybe a year or two ago, and I was breaking down the evolution of the ether beat. It's on my channel right now. I was breaking down how the ether beat was made and the battle between Jay-Z and Nas and how it started. I did my research, and I had to do the research because this is the ether beat is one of my favorite beats to listen to of all time. So Arsonist from the Heatmakers and then Ron Browz, those are my favorite two musical producers of all time, right? So you got to give a shout out to what that man is doing. It's diabolical the way he's going in there and using the devices that he's using to make these beats in his mind and coming up with all these different ways to get into your vibrations. You know what I'm saying? The guy knows Ron Browz, there's something about that guy's mind that he knows how to get to certain frequencies and melodies and I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? He just knows how to get everybody to listen and to take heed to what is happening at that moment in time in history and in hip hop. That's the best way I can say it. I don't really understand. I don't really know how else to say it. That's different, man. That guy is a beast, man. He's a monster. So shout out to Ron Browz for the masterclass that he's putting on with these beats, these instrumentals, these song ideas, these concepts, or whatever, whatever he's contributing to the record. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jae Millz. Shout out to Goodz. Shout out to DNA. Shout out to the other musical producers. I don't really remember their names because I don't follow these people online and stuff. Shout out to the music video directors and editors. Shout out to everybody, man. What I like about this too, man, that it hasn't gone into the crazy street turmoil and stuff like that. It's literally stayed on wax or digital. You know what I'm saying? And they doing their thing. So I appreciate what they're doing for the hip hop culture. I appreciate what they're doing for music. I appreciate this history lesson, this time in history. This is a time in history, guys. This is literally a time in hip hop history, hip hop culture. People are going to be talking about this forever, yo. One man stood up versus many. One man. You know what I'm saying? Jae Millz stood up versus many, man. He's battling two people at one time, and the guy is having fun with it and dancing in the videos and playing along with the chorus, and he knows the whole song, so he's singing the chorus and he's dancing, he's twirling and he's rhyming and he's put on the black gloves and all the stuff. He's making the other guy go get white gloves. You got straight cinema, man. Somebody's going to do a study on this, and it's going to be in the history books of how Jae Millz conquered this situation. It's going to be in the history books permanently because it's history, and I'm just glad that I was here for it. Now, I got to witness it, man, and I got to drop my 2 cents in a couple videos in my live stream and stuff like that. Anyway, guys and girls, this your boy 005 Dynasty. If you don't know who I am an American rap artist from Long Island, New York, but Brooklyn and Long Island. So Brownsville, East New York, and then Roosevelt, Long Island. My twin brother is legend, Bushead legend from Long Island, New York. He also is an American rap artist. My cousin, y'all know him. He was signed to a conglomerate, Busta Rhymes. His name is Reek da Villian. So y'all know Reek da Villian. Shout out to Reek. Shout out to my other cousin, JFK, Bushead, JFK. He's doing a whole Bushead grabber thing. Busta Rhymes. Everybody came down. He's out there with Little Kim. He's out there throwing parties. He's at the club. Everybody, man, he got the guy with the Bushead tattooed on his forehead. I mean, my God, man, that Bushead thing is going crazy. So shout out to them. If you don't know, man, go on Instagram and just look up Bushead Grabber. You know what I'm saying? Go look that up. Or you just hit me up and I'll give you the link if y'all want to go check that out. Yeah, they doing that. It's in all the tobacco stores, all across. You know what I'm saying? The Bronx, Harlem, Brooklyn, out here in Long Island. So they selling that. You know what I'm saying? Legit company doing this thing. And yeah, man, that's it, guys and girls. So shout out to everybody who jumped into the video, everybody who jumped into the chat and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm about to get up out of here, man. I just had to leave my 2 cents about that. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. It gets me hyped, though, man. I'm at home making beats. Like, yeah, man, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm making beats. I'm trying to produce some tracks. I'm writing rhymes. I was rhyming today. I was like, all legends take losses. Similar to Dip said, I'm Jada in the ring, swinging a guillotine hatchet. Call my gun Amber Heard. Cause she real ratchet. She always trying to pop a nigga. Such a bad habit. Like I was going crazy in the crib. Like yo, I'm just rapping. Like, yo. I love it, man. I love it. I love it when there's energy. When there's energy into, you know what I'm saying, hip hop. I love it when there's energy in hip hop, man. So hopefully, it doesn't die out and we can just keep moving forward. Everybody being safe, moving forward in hip hop. But if Jae Millz drop another one, everybody needs to say thank you. Because y'all guys are eating lovely. Everybody, peace out, guys and girls. I will catch you guys on the next one. Cheers.